What's up, guys? Welcome back to base, or welcome to the base. This is your commander, Lost Brain here, and today we are doing the Navia showcase for the weapon, and we will do another one, or part 2 to this, after we get her weapon. So, before we get into everything, I'm going to show you guys this. So, our history, we're just going to be pounding this out for quite a while. 15, yeah, so we're basically here, almost, we're 15 pity in, so, we got the Scoured Blade as our weapon, which seems to be a curse with me. I always end up getting it. So we are guaranteed her weapon. So we have 10 days, 14 hours, 58 minutes to pound this out. So I'll just say 10 days, 15 hours. So that's what we're going to do for that. So we are here outside Navia's domain for where we go and get her shenanigans. But first things first, I will explain in a minute. Don't hate me for it. I know her crit rate is extremely low, but yeah, that's what I figured. 16, 15. Okay, so let's just start from the top here. So before we end up going into more details, so her max HP is 32,271. Her attack is 1615. Defense is 832. Elemental mastery 0 because she doesn't need it. And then, of course, just shows her max stamina, which is 240 because it's capped. And then our crit rate, it really sucks. That's why I'm trying to get her weapon, because it's a crit rate weapon. Her crit rate is 20.9, so I'm just going to say 21 over 101.6. Ugh, no, that's, her crit rate needs to go up. Crit damage isn't bad. So I'm hoping we can get her to, do the good crit damage to make things work a little bit better, to give her more oomph. Because I've had her once hit 196k, which is like, holy crap. But anyway, her energy recharge, which is really good, which is what she needs, is 138.9, which is a little on the broken side, but it's okay. And sadly, guys, as you can tell, where's her geo damage? There it is, geo damage bonus, 0%, because we don't have any geo pieces on her. So we are gonna just dive in. We're gonna do her domain. We're gonna try and get the geo goblet. Keyword is try, but it is what it is. So this is the team that we are gonna be running. We're gonna be running Shalonen, Farina, Navia, and Cloud Retainer. Cloud Retainer makes her have a fun little habit of, I'm gonna plunge on you and absolutely destroy you. So that's where that's gonna go. And then Farina's gonna give us the constant water, or the hydro application with her skill to give us the hydro infusion, and then Shalonen and Navia will basically crystallize, but I will get into that more once we get in here and get this started. And then after this, we'll talk about weapons and everything that she needs. So we're good for 3 runs of this, so that's not terrible. So of course, we're going to want to start with this. Start off with the infusion process. And then we're going to switch over to Shalonen. And then use her burst. Navia burst. So as you guys can see over on the, where the little bullets are on the side, that's Navia's fun little thing of, I'm going to walk up to you and pop you in the face. And she hits so much damage because of it. It's just like, oh good lord. Yeah, no, that thing's already gone. And boom, crystallize. Pop this again, which is gonna surround the area. She gets, holy Jesus, she's already back. Okay, well, that didn't take long. So now, even like with these little shards, Navia can still collect those. Oh, well, and of course course, we need the medic, so we do have Cloud Retainer for heals. So we'll switch back into Farina. Go like this, go like this. Shalonen Burst. Shalonen's skill isn't really not overly effective, but it is what it is. Like, you really don't really need to use it. Now we're gonna go Burst. Am I even good? And then pop it in the face for 41,000. So basically you get the 3 stacks, and then you get 3 extra more. So that's not terrible. I should have made some condensed resin for this, but maybe and me totally forgot. So let's see here. Good grief. Holy crap. But Navia does need recharge. That's actually a really good plume because that's got crit rate. The EM is not what we need. But okay, you know what, guys? We're gonna quickly leave the domain. We're gonna go make some condensed resin, and then we'll come back in. And then we'll come back and basically beat the living crap out of that domain again. But with Navia, though, I'm glad we pulled her, even though we were guaranteed. She took a while to come back. She took a while to come home, but it's okay. I wasn't worried about it. Well, maybe it was just a little bit, but it is what it is. Condensed resin 1. Yes. Great. Fantastic. Cool. We'll join that. Now let's head back to her domain. Hopefully, getting what we need out of it. I'm really hoping we get a Geo Goblet, because actually, well, since we're here, since we're talking about artifacts, so basically it always says like you need, okay, so this does kind of give a geo damage bonus, I guess. So 20% geo damage bonus for 10 seconds. By crystallization reaction, yada yada, will be increased to 150%, disappears after 1 second. Sorry, well, after 1 second. So yeah, after that, shield is lost. So yeah, so basically we're getting a geo damage buff plus everything else. So this set is her best in slot. As you guys can see, let's start over here. Where's the flower? There we go. So we have flower on set. We've got plume on set. We have the sands on set. The goblet, which we are trying to replace, on set. And the circlet on set, which is an HP circlet, but it had the crit damage down here. Would have been nice if we had crit rate, but the energy recharge was a nice change. So yeah, this gives me the crit rate, energy recharge, and all that. The other plume is, sadly, we got that, but it does give us HP, so that'll boost her HP even more. So if you guys are still unsure, I recommend just go with this set. The Nighttime Whispers. It's so much easier to work with. Oh, and speaking of too, so if you are ever running Navia with Farina, you need this set. The Hunter's Brooch, which is, as I like to call it, the fuck the police type shenanigans. But this is actually a really good flower, I'm not gonna lie, because that gives crit damage and crit rate. But it's just too much of a hassle to kind of grind out these pieces. It's like, okay, well, we got this, and then we got this, and then it's like, oh, good God. So yeah, see, energy recharge, there's defense in that. No, thank you, I'm good. Yeah, we don't have really any good sands. Ugh. Yeah, this is the piece that I have, like, nothing except for the attack percent, which is kind of poopy, but I'd rather not give her this, but it is what it is. So, where's the sands for this? Oh, hang on. Oh, here we go. This one gives attack percent but it's an HP sans. But it also has the attack percent. Hang on, guys. We're gonna do a thing here. Let's just roll this and see where this goes. Because I am actually very curious. Granted, it's an HP main stat, but it also has the attack percent, which is what you... Ugh. That's dog water. This is what you don't want. You don't want that double defense crap. Double defense is bad news. It's bad news bears. Especially for DPSs like Navia, you don't need it. Hey, yo. An ER Sans? Okay. Now I'm curious. Are you going to give me crit damage? Oh, please let me have crit damage on this. Let me have crit damage. Crit damage? Ooh. Attack. This is also double HP. But it's an ER Sans, which is what she needs. Okay, we're going to keep rolling this and see where this goes. Because the crit rate is actually really, really useful. Good God, I'm not even in the 4-star stuff yet. Okay. Where's this gonna go? Okay, that puts it into crit rate, which sadly she really is desperately lacking right now. I am not gonna lie. Energy recharge is actually kind of really good. I don't want to break her too much on the ER scale, but you know what? If you end up breaking her on the ER scale, it's not a big deal. And she's getting even more HP out of this. Fantastic. You love to see it. Can we get some more attack at least? Can we please buff the attack? Go one all the way across the board? That'd be very fantastic. I would actually not complain about that. Okay, double into the HP. Actually, you know what? That's not terrible because that gives crit rate. Okay, let's just do a quick switch here. So, let's go like this. And we're going to see which gives her what. Okay, so yeah, her HP goes up, but we do lose some attack. We lose like 300 attack. But the crit rate's looking a little bit better. Yeah. You know what? We'll run this. I know it's not the best version, but it is what it is. Yeah, that'll work. And I always choose to run the full set. If you go for a set, don't be like me and what I did with my Arlecchino, because she has Whimsy all the way around except for the Goblet, which is the only pyro damage goblet that I have for her. Don't do it. Don't do it that way. If you're going for the set, you grind the set. You acquire the set. You do what you need with the set, right? But if you have really bad luck, then yeah, okay, great, whatever. Use an offset. But I try to keep everything as much as possible on set because it's so much easier to deal with. That actually reminds me, hang on. Alright, Nav, let's see where your talents are at here. Oh yeah, great. Oh wait, I don't have any of those green scrolls. Shite. I might check this when we can. See if I have anything I can do with that. But yeah, so I will deal with that after. But first things first, let's dive in. Let's pop back in here and see if we can get that geo damage goblet with hopefully good stats. If the stats are, as I like to call it, ass, it's not going to do me any favors. So basically what I'm looking for is the geo damage goblet, energy recharge, which is going to really help her significantly. And then switch over to Shalonen. And then over to Cloud Retainer. Pop her Burst. And now we're going to do funny things with Navia. We're just going to sit here and we're just going to plunge. And plunge. And plunge. Well, that died. And plunge. And plunge. For gonna come in and clutch like a massive damage. Like, yeah, that sounds about right. And then, of course, the only bad thing about her burst is it hits things within the area. And now pop that in the face. Ow. Okay, nope. That was bad. She's gonna die. And dying is not what I want her to be doing. So for a cloud retainer, oh, okay, well, sure, that apparently worked out kind of nice. That's the nice thing about cloud retainer. She can pop her burst whenever she needs it. Alright, so let's pop the condensed resi and see. Hopefully, fingers crossed, we can get the geo damage goblet. Oh god, circle it. Base stat defense, don't like it. Okay, the crit damage would be nice, but again, it's absolute cheeks. Of course. Of course. But it is what it is. So, and of course, Navia's basically already healed. So now she's up to 33,200 health, which is actually not bad. What is my Farina's overall health? 35. So Navia is literally the second highest or third highest HP character I have. Yeah, because Mavlik is 38. And then Farina's in second with 35. Navia with 33. Yeah, and I think that's basically... I don't think I have any other characters that have any more health than that. Well, okay. Shouldn't count out Data yet, because she's only level 70, but... she might be the next character I build. But, anyway. So now, as we're talking weapon-wise for her, this is probably one of the better ones, because it does give a base attack. But, again, it's like... well, sure, the attack is good, but it's not Navia's signature. So if you guys don't have Navia's signature weapon, the Verdict, this is going to be probably your better option for the base attack percent, and base attack to kind of jack her attack up. So yeah, that's the one I'm running, which is, I believe it's craftable, I think. Oh, you know what? Instead of me sitting here trying to rack my brain, why don't I just go check? Just makes things that much easier. But it is what it is. I know there is another chest actually around here somewhere that gives you a lot more, but I can't remember where that is at the moment. And then basically after while the video's uploading, I'm gonna run around to Sumeru, and just, and maybe even Leeway, just to kind of grind stuff out. So let's just see. I think this is a craftable weapon. Okay, it is. Yes, that's what it looks like. Which one's this? Ooh. Okay. That's actually kind of a good looking bow. That's all base attack stuff. Fair enough. So yeah, no, because this one that I have for her right now is just temporary. It's a temporary usage, so I'm not too worried. My overall end goal is getting her weapon, which is very pretty, and it suits her nicely. So it's a crit rate, it's Claymore crit rate, base attack 48, that's at level 1. So, what it does is increase the attack by 20% when party members obtain elemental shards from crystallize reactions. The equipping character will gain 1 seal, increase elemental energy skill, damage by 18%. The seal lasts for 15 seconds. When the equipper may have up to 2 seals at once. Um, all of the equipper seals will disappear 0.2 seconds after their elemental skill deals damage. So that is very, very useful. Which is why she runs off crystallized, which is why she hits so freaking hard when it comes down to it. So, guys, I would recommend if you guys are free to play or you don't spend cash on the game, just go with the weapon I showed you before. But if you're like me, aim for the signature. It is very, 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 very good and is actually not half bad. Because I'm already guaranteed it, so yeah. And then after we do get her weapon, if there's still time left, I will do polls on Escoffier's banner, and I will try and actually get Aoife. Because I'm going to show you guys right now, it's not exactly pleasant. So, where is it? Character Archive. Default. Sort characters by owned. So, if I can do this also by rarity as well. Oh, come on. I'd love to be able to sort this by owned and rarity. Which would make my life a lot easier, because it's like the weapon type, elemental type, yeah, no. So, as you guys can tell, I have basically all these, every 4-star in the game. Great, good for me. I got every 4-star in the game. Psych. No, I don't. I'm missing Aoife. I'm missing Aoife. And Emily is supposed to be coming back next patch. And Aoife's being choked up like a cuckoo, yep. So I am going to be trying for Emily. Apparently from what I hear, is if she does come back next patch. So for phase 1, it's going to be... Or no, was it when Skirt drops? I think Skirt drops next patch. I can't remember to save my life. So some people are saying that it's going to be Emily and Shenhe that are coming back. And then other people are saying we are getting... where'd she go? Granny, where the hell? Really, March? Where the fork are you? My god. Okay, I have Granny. I know I do. Where is she? There we go. So it's either going to be between Granny and... Where is it? Where'd she go? And, Yelan. Which, if it's the Granny Yelan side of things, that scares me. Because the 2 characters that are guaranteed coming out are going to be Skirk and Mavwika. So it's the other 2, which we're not sure about, which is either going to be Emily and Shenhe or Granny. See, Lolly and Yelan, which if it's that the Granny Yelan combo, that's going to be broken. Plus, guys, we also are getting the Chronicled Wish as well, which is even more dumb, because the Chronicled Wish is going to feature Miko, or what I like to call it, Traumatized Fox. Let's see who else. Pretty sure Chiori's on there. Raiden, Yomiya, and I think that might be it. And the sad thing is, out of the standard banner, I'm only missing 2. I'm missing Jean and Mizuki. But if I still haven't pulled Mizuki by the time we can choose the free one, I am going to be getting Mizuki. Because she's going to be a whole different video. Literally. But anyway, guys, that's gonna do it for this shenanigans. And anyway, here, Navia, you stand in front of the machine. You come can stand over here with. Ah, Carter Mech. Of course it is. Actually, you know what? Let's do one better. Let's just go back to where the other place the Spina owns. And we'll go pay Escoffier a visit. Cause why? Because we can. And I'm also going to work on getting her proper wings. Which makes literally no sense, but it is what it is. So, in the meantime, oh, really? I can't sit down? Alright, fine. Navia, you sit here. But, anyway, guys, thank you so much for tuning into today's video. Holy crap. Apparently I can't English, but it is what it is. So, anyway, guys, thank you so much for tuning into today's video. Hope that kind of helps on the breakdown for Navia, and kind of what she does and how she's played. And if you guys are new to the base, returning, or haven't done so already, leave a like, comment, and hit that subscribe button to let YouTube know that you guys are really enjoying my content, and it really definitely helps support the channel. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. You guys are awesome. Love you all. Stay safe. Stay classy. This is your commander, signing out, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.